The teen accused of shooting and killing ex-girlfriend this spring will stay in jail as he awaits trial. Today, the judge denied the request by 19-year-old Jose Contreras to have his bail reduced so he could be released. Action News reporter Kate Nemrich was in the courtroom today with what led to that denial.
A bailiff handed a box of tissues to Zoe Salinas' family as they tried to hold back tears in court today. They learned more about the moments leading up to the teen's death. Though difficult to hear, that information ultimately helped in keeping her former boyfriend in jail while he awaits trial.
His mom can see him. Tell me when I can call my sister again. Tell me when my parents can see my sister walk through the door.
In court Wednesday, 19-year-old Jose Contreras' defense attorney asked that he be granted reduced bail and potentially pretrial release. Contreras' bail is currently set at $1.5 million. His defense argued that was unreasonable, citing a California Supreme Court ruling called the Humphrey case. It ruled courts can't set unaffordable bail just to keep someone in jail, when other alternatives, like pretrial release, could be considered. But legal expert Tony Capozzi says pretrial release isn't always an option.
Really, the crutch of Humphrey and any issue dealing with bail is whether or not the defendant is a flight risk. Is he going to run away? Or is he a danger to the community?
And on top of that, Your Honor,
the district attorney presented new information in court, hoping to convince the judge to deny the request to reduce bail. They allege Contreras' sisters tried to calm him down that night before he took someone else's gun, loaded it, and met with Salinas the night she was killed. The judge ultimately denied reducing bail, saying Contreras could be considered a danger to the public or flight risk. He also had concerns that Contreras had previously been put on suicide watch.
So as to make sure he's here and alive for his trial, to make sure he's not a threat to the public and that he could hurt a general member of the public or even his own family.
Contreras entered a not guilty plea today. He's due back in court on September 28th for a pre-preliminary hearing. He faces charges of murder with a gun, and if convicted on all charges, he could spend 50 years to life in prison. In downtown Fresno, I'm Kate Nemrich, ABC 30 Action News.